Hi everyone, welcome to Email Picks. It's Kyota here again. My main job at my company is to develop new business communication programs, and I work closely with our sales department. And sometimes I do translation work, for example, when a sales proposal needs to be translated into English. And today, that's what's happening. So just last night, a client requested an English version of the proposal we sent so that everyone in their company can read it. And this happens from time to time, but this time, it's very urgent. The deadline is tomorrow morning. So when the sales department asked me to do the translation, I said, "Don't worry guys, it'll be done tomorrow morning," with this serious face. But then the next moment I realized, oh no, I don't have any time today. I'm gonna be out of office all day. What do? I have a colleague named Katie. She's a Japanese-English bilingual, and she's the only other person who can handle translations like this in the company. I sometimes go out for lunch with her. So today, I'm going to write an email to plead her to take on this very urgent task. Now this time, I'm going to write as a friend, not as a colleague. It's because I think throwing her a task with an immediate deadline like this is just unreasonable. This is a good example that shows how important relationship building is. Business relationships do not help you when you're in trouble. Personal relationships do. I would never ask to borrow money from a friend because I don't want to treat them like my wallet. I think that's very disrespectful. But I sometimes ask a friend to do something only that friend can do. Anyway, in this email, I don't want Katie to think that I'm forcing her to do the work. I want her to accept the task only if she can. So let's see how I can do that. Hi, Katie. The sales department needs one of their proposals translated into English by tomorrow morning, and I offered to do it. But I came to realize that I didn't have any time to work on it today. I have several appointments with external parties until late in the evening. I'm so sorry I'm asking you at this very last minute, but would it be possible to lend us your help with the translation? I totally understand if you have other things to prioritize. Kyota. Okay. Now look how many sentences start with an I. I would usually avoid writing too many sentences that start with an I, but in this case, this is better because I sound more desperate. I sound like I need help. So most of what I wrote is about the situation and my unreasonable request, but the last sentence is very important. By writing, "I totally understand if you have other things to prioritize," I'm trying to make sure Katie wouldn't feel guilty if she has to decline my request. The last thing I want is for her to accept the task even though she really has no time to work on it herself and feel stressed or feel mad at me for causing her that stress. So there you go. That's my email of desperate plea. Now I need to think if I can somehow stop by a Krispy Kreme donut store and buy a box of donuts for Katie on the way back from my appointments. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.